John, you want to talk the entire time.
How long would we have to wait?
This is essentially an excuse for John to talk into a microphone and then have to be mad at us when Doug and I want to talk. I understand.
Yes, that is
I only
exactly.
have one
I think
job here, and it's basically
our
just to
listeners
read the
know
box.
that's true.
It has not been 90 seconds yet.
It is not.
So we're going to wait.
We are indeed.
It's starting to light up the palate. It's starting to light up in the back of my throat, which is when it starts to burn in the back is when I feel bad. I don't like it so much when I breathe in and it burns. You know that sensation of breathing in and you get that the heat starts to jump up in your mouth.
Right.
Okay, it's starting to get bad. Hold on.
You know who actually
Starting to sweat a little.
I mean, I'm sure that's why they've built in the 90 seconds.
who it'd be interesting to have him try this is Cody. We took him to we were at the Ventura County Fair, and they had the salsa booth where they sell all the different ones. They rate them from, whatever, 0 to million to 10 million.
And our listeners and viewers don't know who Cody is.
That's okay.
Okay.
Cody's a person
Sure.
that you know.
Not a dog. Not a hippopotamus.
Okay, let's see. How big? Let me take the bigger one, dude.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to number 3.
You're welcome.
Hey, good news. We are now on medium heat level, and it's called It's Getting Real. This one is Carolina Reaper, 7-pot brain strain peppers.
This is hot.
Woo! This is medium.
Oh, it's medium. Okay.
Medium.
I have to remember not to use my tongue to try to work the peanut out of my teeth.
Oh, yes. That's
Because then
probably
it's
good.
immediate contact.
Also,
No, I
do not
haven't
touch your
taken
eyes
this.
with your fingers.
No, yeah, I'm going to avoid doing that. Can I stick my fingers in my butt?
Sure.
Yeah.
Off camera.
I'm gonna do
Well,
that
John's
anyway.
a little quiet. That's unusual.
No, excuse me. I'm waiting for 90 seconds to pass.
So, flavor. Let's again go with the flavor.
No flavor for me. This is just hot.
Yeah, I mean, that first moment I put it in my mouth and go, oh, it's tasty, and then the heat kicks in. But none of these are, and no offense to the good people at Blazing Foods who have, I was going to say provided us with this, but then it sounds
You
like
purchased it.
I didn't go online and spend my hard-earned money for it. Yeah.
For the insanely hot challenge.
Okay, this one's painful.
Okay.
I may have one more level, but I'm not sure.
I think you're getting farther than you thought you were going to get.
Very
right?
true. I thought I was going to kick out at 2.
Right.
And 2 is still just pleasurable. Ah!
And even that,
Very
and even though
interesting.
I'm a guy who definitely likes spicy food, I thought 1 was pretty spicy.
1 is
even
spicy,
though I've
2
been
is
fine
spicy,
with them all.
But they had flavor. 3 was just pain. Now I'm at the pain level.
All right, and I want you to be aware that before we do 4,
I'm going to eat 4, and I'm
Okay.
going to be mad about it, but I'm going to do it.
Wow.
and I
Okay,
want you to
because
be
you look like you're in pain.
Okay, it's been 90 seconds. Let's forget what I was saying. It was, go ahead, because it was going to be a bit of a, maybe warning you off, because now these have
You eat
just
it
straight
first.
capsaicin.
You eat it first.
So in other words, it's not just coated in a ghost pepper or Carolina Reaper. They've gone, that's not going to be hot enough to get us where we want to get. And this has isolated capsaicin.
To bring it back to Doughboys, where are we on? So Doughboys does a not,
Nope.
not, or hot. Where are you at, John?
I mean, these are purpose-built to be challengingly hot. I'm fine because I always eat spicy food, but I also haven't eaten, packet 4 or 5 yet.
Hot.
Right.
Hot. Not.
About all of them? About what we've had
On
so
where
far?
were you at so far in your mouth?
Certainly hot.
Okay, I am at hot, and I'm very close to the hot.
And then-
I am writhing.
I just want to correct you on one thing. We're about to go into level 4. Level 4 does not have the capsaicin
Oh, okay.
crystals yet.
I
We're not
thought
there
it
yet.
did. Okay, so
not
it's only
according-
the last one.
Yes. So we're about
right,
to go into
so-
level 4.
Jump on this grenade, eat it, and then tell me how absolutely hot it is,
right.
and I will make a decision based
So-
on it.
It's always hard to tell someone. I mean, it's going to be hotter than the last one. It's in stages, right?
So John has gone in on level 4, which is titled Pain Sets In. It is hot level. And this is 2X Carolina Reaper 7-pot Dewin peppers.
I'm having fun listening to Doug
yeah.
Butcher words.
attempt gamely
Yeah.
to pronounce the words.
What is that? How do you guys know that one?
John might.
I don't. The pepper that starts with a D, I'm not familiar with that one.
It's Douglah, I think. I mean, my...
Dougala, maybe?
Yeah.
And by the way, those who know how to pronounce this
Dougala.
might be laughing at how wrong that is.
That's all right.
Let me open that last
All right,
pack
I'm gonna
for you,
eat this
Brandon.
last one, and I'm gonna tap out at this. I think.
Okay.
Good for you, Brando. Good for you. I don't get it, but good for you.
Personal story.
Well, wait, before we go into a personal story, do you feel packet 4 was hotter than 3?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
This is pain.
All right.
I, for a period of time, was reading that you could eat hot peppers to get sort of a high type effect.
Right.
It eats the same things as opioid receptors in the brain. Capsaicin does.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, I'll experiment with weird stuff. I like to try stuff out. And I don't like drugs. But
It's been 90 seconds.
I just ate the 4th one.
Yeah,
But it's been 90 seconds.
Oh, this is fucking hot.
Oh, well, it's the
It's been 90
Death
seconds
Nut
for
challenge.
you. It
Oh,
hasn't
by
been
the
90
way,
seconds for me.
we should mention this is the Death Nut. The number 5 is the
Yes.
Death Nut.
Well, I will. Are we there
Oh,
yet?
right. I ate it before you.
Okay,
by
so-
a few
Thank
seconds.
you. Give me
Oh, wait, John,
time,
did you already?
Please.
Did you already do
I mean,
number
it's
5?
been well over 90 for you now as well. What was that?
Have you already done number 5?
No.
Okay, so
Oh,
we're
you haven't.
entering.
Well, they're both in there.
We're entering heat level, stupid hot. This is level 5, the Death Nut. So it's the 2-time Carolina Reaper, Moruga Scorpion, 13 million Scoville Capsaicin. Is that
Guys,
what
I'm
you-
losing it.
Capsaicin crystals.
This is hot.
Okay.
Capsaicin.
Guys.
Yeah.
There we go.
Help me.
Capsaicin.
Mama, where
Well,
are you?
when you eat this one, and remember, you weren't going to. I was actually just fucking with you to see if you'd eat it.
I'm gonna
'cause
eat
you
it.
said
This
you
is-
were
Are you
I'm
really?
stupid, guys.
Because you
All
look
right.
like you're in pain. You don't look
I am
like
in
you're
pain.
enjoying
John
it.
is an official tough guy. John is not moving.
I don't think you
He's
should
not
eat
feeling
this.
anything.
Who's
But you have
Whoa,
delicious.
Oh, Brandon just downs it. Just goes in for the big crunch. Awesome.
I looked in the first one and thought that you'd eaten both. I was like, you badass, Brandon.
My nose is running.
Oh, that's fine. You got a cold, your nose runs for days.
I'll never get a cold again.
Do you want me to get you some milk?
No,
For-
not yet.
Oh, my
5
God.
minutes, right?
For either of
Oh,
you,
is that yeah,
yeah.
right?
For either of you, any flavor?
Not really.
You know, it gets overwhelmed by
Yeah,
the
by the burn.
spiciness.
It's just
man.
hot at this point. I mean,
Sure.
there's flavor when I bite into the peanut right at the start, and then now it's just hot. Woo!
Were you able to maintain the I'm going to keep it off my tongue thing and stuff like that?
No. And it's kind of, and I've been breathing in, and it's been sucking it into the back of my throat, and so now the back of my throat is covered in hot.
Right. Well, I've been swallowing them, so it's on my throat as well.
But I like to think that I am doing it better than Nick, Mitch, or Betsy Sidero did.
Oh, see, did Betsy eat them? My memory was she was just watching. Did she,
She
eat
ate
them?
some of them and stopped. It was a Cracker
Okay,
Barrel
okay, so
episode.
she jumped out early.
Oh fuck! This is hot, guys. Fuck! This is terrible. Okay, I gotta stand up.
Well, okay. I'll get you some milk, and you can have some of my, excuse me, some of my sisters. I'm trying not to belch on the microphone.
Yeah, the pumpkin bread. That'd
The
be
pumpkin
nice.
bread. I think that'll help.
Guys, I might throw up.
Wow.
That's hot.
That'd
Fuck.
be good. I'm so glad we have it on video. If you're gonna throw up, would you like a bucket?
Maybe.
So it's ready at 5 minutes, guys. Forgive me. I'm gonna go get him some milk.
Sure.
And some for myself.
Oh, this is painful.
So Brandon is now just wandering the room. He has gone off camera, is sweating profusely, is in pain without question. John showing almost no signs of any pain.
Doug, way to keep the color commentary going, buddy.
That's what I'm here for. Every once in a while, what I got to do is get you two off microphone so I can actually talk. Brandon now is contemplating taking off his clothes because he is starting to sweat everywhere. The stomach pains, I believe.
Glass, and we're gonna find out if almond and
Oh.
coconut milk.
What a lovely glass. Where'd you get that?
Can I drink this
Oh,
down?
sure. I think it's been
Sure,
5
guys, can I
minutes.
drink this down?
No. I wouldn't do it all at once, that's for sure. All right, so Brandon's able to sit back down. It's nice. Got a little
Hey, Brandon.
motion with the
I'm
almond milk in
blown
it.
away, dude. You did it. You went right on through. I'm so proud of you.
Oh fuck!
We have such a great prize for you for doing that
Great.
as well.
Banana bread.
Oh my god!
Bread-
And you know
not
what?
banana
What
bread.
a sweetheart!
Pumpkin
It's
bread.
pre-sliced,
Yes.
so we're gonna have a little bit. No challenge here. I'm just happy to eat it.
It did make me toot. I did pass some gas.
Did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did it over there.
All right,
So hopefully, it
Well, I
won't hit us.
appreciate that off camera. I mean, you still shared it with us, but
it's good. Now it's just a video of me eating bread that my sister made for
that's
me.
right. But it is awesome pumpkin bread.
It's still really hot.
Very good.
Yeah. The pumpkin bread, the banana streusel bread, and then of course the the family favorite is the biscuit pudding, which is truly
That bread pudding. I love it.
No, not bread pudding, biscuit pudding.
Oh, okay.
There is a difference. My family, it's biscuit pudding. My wife has perfected, at least enhanced my grandma's recipe.
Absolutely.
Which, without question, it is the one thing that all of us kids, when we got to ask that favor of grandma to make us something, it was always biscuit pudding. So actually,
well, I'm glad that's become part of Candy's repertoire. Now, Doug, having observed this,
yes,
are you glad you didn't take part in it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
Yeah, absolutely.
Brandon, is there any pride? Are you thinking,
Just
I'm really
pain?
glad I did
Absolutely
this?
not.
Are
Absolutely
you,
not.
Are
No,
you
this is
regretting
stupid.
having done
This
it?
is so dumb. I don't know why I did this.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Now, keep in mind the true challenge. I mean, we should mention this. I believe you said they're party packs. I think one individual is meant to eat it all.
Let me see if it's this.
What's it say, Doug?
I'm
Well,
so
other than
pain.
keep out of the reach of children
Good advice.
and elderly.
Wow.
John, do you think this is marketing, like having to sign the waiver?
You know what? This is a
Probably,
great. This
yeah.
is a great recommendation. Do not consume if you are sensitive to hot, spicy foods.
I mean, you
know
can't
what?
argue
That's-
with that.
You can't. That's sound advice, which is why I did not participate.
Mm-hmm.
I am sensitive to hot, spicy food.
So Brandon's still walking around. I think he's off camera now.
Don't forget,
Maybe.
do not touch your eyes or any part of your body.
And Brandon, what-
wash completely with
I'm
soap.
genuinely worried about Brandon.
After
Why don't
use.
you go wash your hands just to make sure with a lot of soap? Well, Doug,
It doesn't say if it's for one person or more.
it sufficiently harmed Brandon
Yeah,
sharing
absolutely.
it with me. I think we can wrap this up. It was a success. Good. So as Brandon continues to attempt to recuperate from the little spicy food challenge we just engaged in, and I think he's starting to come around now. We got him back on mic. We're going to tell Doug and all of you what we're going to be listening to for next week's episode. Brandon, hit us.
Next week is going to be The Giant Bombcast, episode 458, East Meets West, and episode 556, The Experience of Going Viral. Doug, what do you think The Giant Bombcast is about?
East meets West, the experience of going viral. I don't know, internet sensations, viral videos.
Interesting. John, you care to hazard a guess?
Just that episode?
The Giant Bombcast.
That's what I thought. Okay. So Doug thinks that the whole show's about that, which it could certainly be.
Did you say bomb? B-O-M-B?
B-O-M-B.
I feel it would be unfair for me to say because you've already told me a little bit about the show.
Okay.
So I want to recuse myself in the interest of fairness.
That's
But had you not told me, I'm
Yeah.
going to try to really get in my head here and go, okay, pretend you know nothing about this. The Giant Bombcast. I would have thought it'd be about, and I know it's not, but I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, of course.
And
Just
go with
tell
what
me,
I
yeah.
would have thought. I think I would have thought that it was about failed media attempts of different kinds, failed
Right.
TV shows, failed anything. And maybe even like stuff that they loved but got canceled. You
Sure.
know, the canceled too soon type of thing.
Pilots and such.
But yeah, if someone said Giant Bombcast, I'm like, oh, it's about everything that's bombed, like
Very
all
cool.
forms of media.
Well, we'll find out next week.
I know it's not, but that is what I
Yeah.
would have thought.
And this, to
What was
me,
the second episode? I'm sorry.
it's East Meets West was the first, and the experience rather, of going viral.
Okay.
And Doug, you're in for a doozy. I was talking to Maria, and she said, you haven't been making Doug listen to podcasts. It hasn't been like a torturous event. And so I decided,
Wait.
all
Well,
right,
I
Has
don't
she
know
not
if Doug
been
would
listening?
agree with it. Yeah, I don't know if Doug would agree with
Do I
that.
need to give her a phone call?
you haven't been tortured enough, according to her.
Well,
And so
Maria
now-
used
Now
to
is
be my
Maria
favorite
kind
part
of
of the
thinking of
company.
like making Doug search for
It was-
podcasts,
it was-
and we haven't made him search hard enough.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
Okay.
It's more about niche podcasts, of like finding really weird stuff.
Yeah.
And this one, I feel like it's not niche. It's still a popular podcast, but it's definitely in a more specific vein. And it's going to be an experience, I think.
Okay.
So I'm glad. I hope Doug. Sorry, I've just lost the ability to speak. I have some hot stuff in my face.
No doubt about it. You are, it doesn't go away immediately. It's
Yeah.
gonna be, it's gonna be with you for a while.
It is.
I also want to.
and it may kind of come back again a little bit.